And we are on. Just gonna take it easy for the first couple of minutes, waiting to see if we have more people coming in. Gonna casually post the rules because the rules are always super important. Oh, and here are my other bots. Hello, other bots. I woke up late. I didn't even have lunch. I had a really late breakfast, so I'm probably going to eat after the stream. I checked out if I had any comments on YouTube because I posted a video yesterday, and I noticed there were like 4 comments that YouTube hadn't told me had happened, because apparently they decide whenever they want to send me comments, and one of them was that they couldn't wait 2 to 3 years for the next Smack Comics, and I'm like, dude, I can only draw so fast! Right, that is enough for now. Just gonna grab my list and we'll get started on this month's, the June color of the months, which is a special live stream that I do every first Saturday of the month. So what happens is I get through an email the colors of the month from Marker Universe. I don't tell you guys what colors I'm going to use, which I will actually do in a couple minutes, and you guys suggest things to draw with those colors. But that's the fun part of it, since you don't know what colors I am going to use, and I don't know what you guys are going to suggest to me. That's what makes it an incredibly interesting challenge. Et sans plus tarder, let's get to the colors. The first one was hashtag 3238887, which I decided that was going to be in Copic B18 Lapis Lazuli, and in Chameleon would be BL7 Indigo. Then hashtag E85D44, which I decided was YR16 Apricot. And in Chameleon, OR4 Seville Orange. Finally, hashtag E2B06E, which I decided was YR24 Pale Sepia, which is a color I haven't used often really, so that's a good thing. And OR3 Tangerine in Chameleon liners. At least one of my chameleon liners is dry, and I've been trying to contact the company about it, and it looks like they're in a rearrangement process right now. They have not replied to me, so I'm a little worried. I do have a similarish brown in my Triplus Staedtlers, but the problem with the Staedtlers is that they are very likely to melt with Copics. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But without further ado, I'm going to shiv up this pencil real quick. And then we're going to get to the first request. There we go. It was a little lumpy. I don't like my leads to be lumpy. Let me get my little list out of the way. I hope we're not gonna get into any trouble while I stream today. My parents are at work. They're supposed to come home early, and I don't know what they meant, well, what Mom meant by early, so if I have to leave in the middle of it after you guys hear a doorbell and a dog losing its shit, that's dumb. In the meantime, we are going to be drawing some funny animals. I've got some quote-unquote real faces to draw later, so I'm starting with the fun stuff right away. Even if you guys can't really see what I'm doing, I always like to do my sketches in non-repro blue pencil. Another advantage to it is if I'm doing something in watercolor, I can just do the line art in non-repro and I can paint right over it, which will actually keep the paint clean and not muddy as when you color on top of a regular pencil. Hi Anime Geek Draws, how you doing? Happy to see you. very shaky today. Holy, she's doing all right. That's good. That's good. Very happy to hear it. All right is always better than shitty. I don't know if I'm shaky because I'm tired or if I'm shaky because I'm frozen solid. Also, I was experimenting because I am planning to make a Risa Nendoroid. Eventually, when I get all my pieces, which will take a couple months. But I did receive the mica powders and the clay, the flexible clay this week. So I've been testing those. Of course, there's not much testing to do with mica powders. Like, they're pretty much foolproof. But it was the clay that I was interested to see what was gonna happen. And I will post a complete article on them on my Facebook page, So Very Unofficial. And probably a copy of it on my Ko-fi. But I will say that the first part of the test has been a success. Because the texture of the clay when dry is the exact texture I was looking for. So I am very happy with that. The thing is, with these customs, it's a good freaking thing that I get most of my parts and supplies on AliExpress because they're cheaper. Sure, it takes a long time, but like, I need so many freaking pieces that it adds up after a while. Because I have to have everything imported. Everything. Every single little piece. I can't get mica powder locally. I can't... Like, even the pencil I'm using right now, I could not get it locally. The cardstock I'm using is not local. Because simply put, I can't trust the local people. Because I've tried, oh my goodness, have I ever tried. But either I got something like terrible quality, or they told me that they could order it and they never ordered it because I never thought about it because I'm so fucking forgettable. Or right up straight to my face, they don't exist. So yeah, if you go to my hometown, keep in mind these things don't exist. I created them out of thin air They're only in my imagination, and I've got about $1,000 worth of imagination on my desk as we speak. I would be more polite if it was a case of, oh, they didn't know. No. The lady outright told me that I came up with Copics. Like, literally, they don't exist. Like, in this tone of voice, they don't exist. What do you mean they don't exist? You made them up. They don't exist. I'm not even bothering to look it up or anything. Not like we had internet back then. Oh, yes, we did. Because, well, that's how I found out Copics were a thing, but apparently they're not a thing. And then when the scrapbooking store opened, I asked them if they could order Copics, and they were like, are they alcohol ink? And I said, yes. Oh, I can't. They're bad for paper. They're made for paper. The fuck kind of cheap paper you stock? So yeah, everything is expensive for me because I have to bring it in. Lol, I forgot you streamed today. Ah, this is so cool. Thank you. Ah, and there's your little Moogle. It's easier to forget when I stream on Saturdays because I only do it once a month. And as somebody with ADHD, I understand forgetting when someone does something once a month. I'm doing my best to try and remind people. I announce it, and I make... I usually make Instagram stories, and I put it in my newsletter, and... Look, there's... Like, short of going into everybody's private messages and telling them, hey, I'm live streaming right now, there's not much else I can do there. I'm still in the shot? Yeah? Okay. But yeah, I am very looking forward to getting all my pieces for the Nendoroid. I only clean my room once a month too. Twinsies. Joel is saying that only to piss me off. Speaking of cleaning, I have a couple piles I need to go through because I am going to need my blue letterette because that's what I use for the vest on the fake figure art Risa. And I would like to use it again for the Nendoroid. That's another thing, it's hard to get fabric around here. The closest fabric store is actually in the next town over. And because everything I do is small scale, it would be better if I could get sample size of everything. To get some sort of fabric variation going on. She knows about my collection of water bottles, folks. That you should pick up more regularly. I can't talk, I can't draw. Holy jeez. I had a very frustrating afternoon yesterday. I'm still not over it, apparently. Friggin' Canada Post can't even stick to their own guidelines. Something I sent last month is now not the correct shipping for this month, and it's the exact same type of package. Apparently the dimensions are all wrong. And I'm supposed to pay more for shipping. And I'm like, what is the point of putting guidelines on the website and then me buying a freaking electronic caliper to make sure I stick to the guidelines if you're going to shit all over my work? I mean, look on the bright side. At least they're not beer cans or Monster Energy drinks. You and my folks ought to be grateful that I drink water almost all the time, lol. I can't even imagine the smell or the stickiness if that would happen. Not that I can't, more like I don't want to. Love this fuzzy ringtaily. Gotta be careful when combining chameleon colors, because once dry, chameleon colors don't melt with Copics, but they are meant to melt with each other, so that's why I gotta be careful. Like, I don't mind when they do that most of the time because they are literally designed to blend into each other. Alright, we're gonna let Rolo dry. We're gonna go to the second image while he dries, because we don't want to mess up the line art by drying it too fast. I'm gonna switch to the next card. I'm gonna try to draw him a little small so I can Get some fun details in here. Another character that this is my first time drawing, so be gentle. It's Big the Cat. Fix that over here. Wait, where's my YouTube lag? I can't actually see what you're drawing for realsies. Yeah, it's gonna be a little clearer once I get the pencils on. Because lag or no lag, this is still non-repro blue pencil, which is meant to not show up well on camera. J'ai de la misère à dessiner aujourd'hui. Oh my god. Maybe the lag is not on YouTube's side. Maybe I'm the one lagging. Also, if YouTube lags too much, you can always go to Twitch, because I'm twitching at the same time. Oh well, this is better. Even I can actually see what I'm doing right now. It's important to hydrate. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Bumblebee Man. Yay! This is super good. Not as excited as I was when you started working on that Lego Duncan. Because that little Lego dog guy is super cute. Ah, no me gusta. That's German for I love this. Right. For those of you not following Duolingo or actually able to understand Spanish, Joel is fucking with y'all. Before you go and try to woo your sweet by saying, "Ay, no me gusta." Yeah, no, ça passera pas. Vacant, far away look in his eyes that say, "Ay, Dios no me ama." He's on the shelf with my Lego mech. I'm glad that made you happy. Well, of course, you know I love Duncan. Out of all your characters, Duncan is by far my favorite. He's very high on the list. I am burpy. I'm drinking Pepsi on an empty stomach. Well, it's not exactly empty. I got 4 cookies in it. I had a very late breakfast, okay? I'm telling my OC, Julie Bernhardt, she's not your favorite. I'm sure she'll be heartbroken. Maybe if she had even an ounce of personality, she'd be an interesting OC. And suddenly epic music. Sorry for accidentally pushing the drawing out of frame. Sometimes I don't pay attention, and I apologize. Alright. Now to get back to Rolo Raccoon. I like the challenge, but I'm not a super fan of this month's colors. Like, one of the colors I would have, like, instead of apricot, I would have picked orange, but the problem is my orange pen is seriously fucked up, so... he looks exactly like how he looks on The Simpsons. Good stuff. Thank you. I try. I aim to please. If I had a time machine, I would go back in the past and tell past Shiro to only buy sketch Copics. I do not have the control on the bullet nib as much as I do on the brush nib. Well, they're mine now, and I'm going to use them. Because what is the point of collecting these art supplies if I never use them? If the details on the shorts are too lost, I'm going to use my white Posca to redraw the lines so we have some sort of depth in the shape. Whenever possible, when filling out an area with alcohol inks, color in circles. It'll do a better job at evening out the colors than coloring in lines. I can hear that there are messages. Give me a minute, guys. I can't exactly stop in the middle of a section. And it's my own message. At least it shows that the notification sound works. Feel. This works better if I actually finish coloring what I was coloring. It's just I gotta be careful I don't accidentally grab some blue and muddy up the color. It's fine to go over the chameleons, they're dry, they don't care about Copics. I just don't want to grab the blue off the actual blue Copic and accidentally pull it in the orange part. Then we end up with mud. And we don't want that. Apparently all my markers decided to dry up at the same time. There we go. Now we're gonna do the constant click so we can add a little bit of dimension to his shorts, and then we'll switch back to Bumblebee Man. It's really important to mix your Posca as well. It's literal paint in there. You want it to be even, not too liquidy, not too blotchy. There we go. See that? And that's all I needed. Next. Thirsty. Gotta drink something. Recently decided to literally pin my ergonomic cushion to myself using laundry pins. Now the cushion is always at the correct place for me to lean on, which is easier on my back, because as we all know, I am old as fuck and I am an artist. Two things that are absolutely terrible for your back. I got some eraser dust on my iPad. First world problem. It's always serendipitous the times I'm asked to do a Simpsons character and the color of the months happen to have some yellows. Like, I think the most serendipitous time was, I think I had a blue, a yellow, and a pink, but it ended up being the absolute less perfect colors for Mo Sislak. And then I heavily messed up, but I saved it by switching to Poscas, because Poscas are opaque, and I was able to cover the mess up. On live TV. who have you got already? Hello, Coco. I've got a Rollo Raccoon that I've done, and now I'm in the middle of Bumblebee Man. I'm coloring over the little blue part that says sketch card, and I am brutally reminded of the time someone asked me to do sketch cards, but do it on the back so my name wouldn't show up. Yeah, fuck you too. I'm just gonna do his hand in that color, because if I do his face, then it's going to look muddy. And we don't want that. I'm not going to fill in his face either. Then we'll lose his facial features, and I don't want to do his facial features in blue. If I had the patience to set it up, I would do the background in with my airbrush. But then it would also be very noisy for you guys. Plus I have to stand the art upright, and it's a lot of work that I don't mind doing on my own time, but when I'm streaming for you guys, it's long. People love them that much. dry a little bit so I can put my shorthand signature on it, and then we're going to switch to the third card, assuming I have the patience. We've already been at this for an hour. Now, of course, some people may be asking, why did you not fill up his arm? We understand not the face, but the arm and the face are not the same color. Because then, considering my reference, I would have to color his arm blue, and then we would lose the arms. I would not get the same effect as when we colored Rolo. Alright, next up. Yup. I'm happy so far I did not have to use my tone eraser. My tone eraser is meant to erase tone, as the name implies. It's a very rough sandy eraser, so it's also good to remove extra ink when you're inking. So if you make little mistakes, you can somewhat get away with it. So be a darling and don't fall. You missed the first part of my comment. I'm talking about the free translations. People love your comics that much. Well, yeah, I missed the first part of your comment. Do you realize how far I am from my computer screen? Good afternoon, Sharon and Coco. Hi, Paul. You're late. And it's not that they're free translations. They're just adding voices to the comics. And it's nice that they love them, but we would like to know that they love them. And I shouldn't have to spend a day and a half convincing someone to just put my fucking link in the fucking description of your fucking dub. That was absolutely ridiculous. I'm not asking you to pay a fucking license. I just want you to put my name under the comic I spent a year drawing. You know, I really don't feel like drawing this. I know this is going to come out really bad. I'm looking at it right now and I know it's not gonna come out good. Make sure I get a slot next month. There's something I really want you to draw for colors of the month. Well, make sure. I keep announcing it. I don't know what else to do. Like, it's in the newsletter and I tell people, and I literally put it in my Instagram stories like I've been saying for the past couple of years. I've been doing this. I don't know what else to do. But yeah, they need to really link back like responsible people. Yeah, the first fan dub that was made for Smack. Was actually a French translation dub, and she asked me permission first. The more money the parents have, the less concern they seem to have picking up their kids on time. Sorry I'm late. That's one of those situations. Yeah, we have your kid. What are your demands? Fuck's wrong with you? School's over. Pick them up. Go, gadget ADHD. I keep missing it for some reason. I don't know why. Well, like I said, there's literally nothing more I can do. I'm doing my best on my end. You know what? I'm gonna have a little fun with this. Because I really don't feel like doing these things. But if I do it in another style, this is going to be more fun, I think. It's my fault, I know I'm not mad. Well, yeah, it's your fault. Obviously, it's your fault. Because nowhere in the rules says I have to stick to the style of the reference. Good blob. I can't be mad at my beloved blob, it's my bad. Back when Toriyama was allowed to draw curves. I got some great Spy Family fan art I'm working on. Can't wait to show you. Oh, you better show me. I love to see your art. You better show me. This is a threat. Show me. And if the person that asked for this character, whose name I already forgot, I better Google it again. If they're not happy, well, these are free. I do what I want. Now playing a country song. This is one of the characters of season 4 of Stranger Things. Like I said, I already forgot the name. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, this is coming out better than when I tried to do it realistically. Because my hand today does not feel like doing realistic stuff, so... if anything, I'm working with what I have. Oh, here comes the heavy drums. I'm also working on pieces for the Pride Art Gallery. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I'm using an old collage of autumn leaves and painting over the leaves so it has a bitchin' treaty effect. Oh! So not only are you doing art, but you're doing experimental art! You have my attention! Remember when Akira Toriyama used to be able to draw any kind of hair? And when I say used to be able, it's not that he can't do it anymore, it's that technically he's not allowed. It's zigzag or nothing. I can draw the angular Dragon Ball style, but I like the round Dr. Slump better. I find it endearing. I don't know why I bother doing the little details, because I know they're going to be covered by the lapis lazuli Copic, but I'm going to redraw them properly with my white Posca when I'm done. Bright. I'm still in the shot. Whoa, I'm a little high. Go back down a little bit. Too low, too low. There we go. Now isn't that better? Just gonna hook him up and then grab for the last. Which I'm probably going to be doing the same way. Because this is way more fun. And at the end of the day, I'm the boss. Hang on, I just got a message that I will want to check. Give me just a little minute, guys. Oh, I knew it. Damn it. That is so sweet. I'm not gonna tell you what the message is, but that is so sweet. And if this person is watching this right now or watching the archive later, I will help you as soon as I'm done here. And I appreciate your support, and I'll do my best. I have to be careful every time I reach for my Pepsi because I put it right next to my new clay, and my new clay has the exact texture of fresh mozzarella. You know those big balls of mozzarella that are kind of wet, and it's the exact same texture. And I am tempted to take a big bite out of it. Alright. Now that I decided to do this Akira Toriyama style, I feel like more energy. This is going to be more entertaining for me. The idea would be if I had the reference for the style. I know how to draw Toriyama style, and that's something I will continually push until like this is the hill I will die on. Even when you know what you're doing, keep reference. Even if you don't look at it, keep reference. Get some tomatoes and basil and you can make a caprese salad out of that clay. I probably could. Because, like, seriously, I'm not kidding when I say it looks and feels like fresh mozzarella. It's, whoop, oh, hey, don't fall, don't fall. It's a Sargent Art brand flexible clay, air hardening. Look me in the eyes and tell me this does not look like a big blob of mozzarella cheese. I should probably take this part off. And when you grab at it, it has a slight skin thing going on. Because from what little research I did last night, there's white glue in this stuff. It feels exactly like mozzarella. And it smells like school glue. And I have a couple more tests to do with my my test sculpts that I did last night. And I will be posting my findings later on my So Very Unofficial Facebook page. And then copy that article on my Ko-fi because it's interesting. I spend my money so you don't have to. Your Toriyama work is outstanding, dude. My work is outstanding. My pronunciation is shit. And thank you. You know what's funny? I keep saying that I like the Dr. Slump style. I don't have a single Dr. Slump comic. I have Dragon Balls. I have plenty of Dragon Balls. I think I got it up to like the middle of the Frieza saga. Excuse me. So I still have a lot of the round style because the first storyline of Dragon Ball was still in Dr. Slump style, all nice and round and cute. So yeah. That weird thing he does in the ears. Too much talk about salad and mozzarella. Now I got to get a snack. And Joel owns the complete Dr. Slump collection. I am jealous. I have the utmost jealousy. I am dying with jealousy. I haven't any Toriyama books, so at least you got some new. All my slump books came from months from finding a book off. Smiles for the camera. This live stream not sponsored by Book Off. I wish Book Off would sponsor me. Well, you can always ask. What are you gonna do, say no? Everything is so far away. For those wondering why I drew such a big ear, that's how we used to draw ears. Huge ears. Was all those months of me coming to them a joke? I thought we had something special. Do not turn into a neckbeard, for the love of Christ. I will end you. This would work better. There we go. Hello again. Sponsors, this is your cue. Come claim these lost souls. Once again, doing a lot of details that are going to be lost in the coloring. That I'll have to re-add using my Poscas. Oh, that's still the same one. Oh, nope, that's my own notification. Now it's okay to have them blend together because that's what the pattern looks like. Well, let her dry for a while and we get back to whatever the hell the other guy is. Super good lines, thank you. Erase, erase, erase everything you're not gonna use. I don't think I have the colors to refill these specific markers. I'll have to put them on the list. Digital art is good for hand-eye coordination since if you screw up, it's harder to correct. Traditional. I have to get back to drawing traditionally sometimes. Digital art spoiled me. God, why did I say digital? There is no Control Z in real life. Or in my case, Command Z, seeing as I'm on a Mac. How many layers is this guy wearing? That's my question. Gonna check the comments real soon there. I just can't stop in the middle of a section. I just installed a new tablet screen protector. Mine was getting scratched up. Smooth. Sharon Rude. He's cold. He needs all the layers. I mean, I know a thing or two about layers. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change mine eventually. Mine is not scratched up. Mine is literally carved up. I have a metal nib in my stylus, and it literally carved chunks out of my screen protector. Well, I say it. It's my fault too. I'm the one holding the damn thing. I don't think I'm going to redraw the details in the dark here because right now it looks really Toriyama style. And usually when he draws black hair, he doesn't re-add the details. The black is a big black chunk and that's it. I changed from a plastic to a tempered glass protector. Yeah, mine was supposed to be tempered glass too. And it must be the same kind of tempered glass that was in the door that the customer walked right through, so yeah. What's probably gonna happen here is I'm going to redraw the line art dark if I needed to. The screen itself has defects, like it was an aftermarket replacement, so it's got little pits, so it was necessary. Oh, yuck. Perfectly understandable. So I'm gonna do, even if his vest is denim, I'm going to put his vest the darker yellow, if only so he pops out a little bit more. That's the fun thing about being an artist. You can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. You'll find your own style eventually. In the meantime, have fun. Know what I mean? And here we go for this guy. Oh, hang on. I did a little forgetty right here. There we go. Perfect. And I cut my own finger with my own fingernail. Ow. I didn't break the skin or anything, but still, ow. What do you guys think? Close enough? I'd say I did pretty good. We're gonna leave him up there while we finish with the last one. And we'll be good to call it a day. Fun slang fact. I was just thinking in my head, est-ce que je suis encore dans le champ? Because in this context, it could have two meanings. Saying that you're in the champ of the camera is asking if you are within view in the middle of the camera. But if I just say, je suis dans le champ, I'm in the field, that means I'm lost. Which is pretty appropriate, considering I can't see where the camera is aiming without looking up at a completely different screen. So in both cases, I would be correct. I am within the field of the camera and I am lost. can appreciate that Stranger Things understand how brown the 80s were. So yeah, this is supposed to be 11 from season 4 of Stranger Things. Once again in Toriyama style, because my hand does not feel like realism today. Most of the time I can control what I draw because deadlines. But there are some days my hand is just like, no, fuck you. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. And well, honestly, that's pretty close. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. See? That's pretty good. I'm not complaining. Are you complaining? If you're complaining, shut up. And with that, I believe we're good for today. It's been 2 hours. So in order, we have Rello Raccoon, Bumblebee Man, whoever the fuck this guy is, and 11. These last two are from Stranger Things. Have a good look while I have a good sip, and then we'll go into the end card. And I thought I updated that. I did update that. Why is it the old one again? Give me a second, guys. There is a bug because I did change it. Okay, I don't know what's going on because I know I changed it. Anyway, I got the actual name here because Mavri left us. So instead of Mavri, it's supposed to be Marianne J. So an extra special thanks to my supporters, Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K, Miss Innovis, David F, and Marianne J for your continued support. It's immensely appreciated. Of course, there's Paul's message. Thanks for a great show sharing. Glad you didn't do realism. The cartoons are so good. Thank you. It was not my decision. It was my hands. And of course, there's going to be the regular Bootleg Cookie live stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I know I had a lot of fun, even if I had a little hiccup in the middle, because I did not feel like realism today. And I'll see you guys next time. I love you all, and bye-bye.